for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Amen Thompson and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Sunday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Brooklyn Nets.
And for that matchup with the Magic, that one might be worth keeping an eye on. It's always a great matchup when those two face off.
And now Washington's starting group. Marvin Bagley is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Rollins. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's George in the point guard. And for New York, they've got McCollum. Brook Lopez is out there with Hartenstein. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. Now here's Durant. Over George. Durant, no good. But LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Outside, Dort. 4 on the shot clock. And here's McCollum for 3.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
LeBron against Lopez. Bagley kicks to George. Over McCollum. And it's George missing.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
At the top of the key, Lopez. A 3 ball. Washington with the rebound.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Anunoby passes to James. And here's Bagley. Now Anunoby. From deep 3-point land. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check. They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Pass to Rollins. Back to George. Anunoby kicks to George. From past the arc, and James with the basket on the assist by George. James has got 5.
You see there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill, but that 3-point shot is on point. Boy, that's a big-time finish by Isaiah Hartenstein. This guy a better athlete than you think.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Wizards have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Durant deciding where to go with it. Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now, here's Anunoby. Scoreless thus far. 6 to shoot. Nobody near George. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Durant against Anunoby. Outside, KD. Anunoby sends it back.
Oh, man. OG Anunoby's versatility on the defensive end, so impressive.
Clock is at 3. Dort finds Hartenstein. No good with the triple.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
George passes to Anunoby. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Lopez, a screen on Anunoby. And KD throws it down.
Yeah, Kevin Durant making you pay on the interior. Look out around the rim.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. Coach was enthralled by the court awareness of LeBron James. He said, quote, very few guys know where all the players are on the court at all times. Very few players have the skill and the ability to take advantage of any slip-up. LeBron falls in both of those categories. There's a reason people talk about him as the GOAT. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Washington leading now by 4. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
And 2 teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw.
Gordon's checked in for Lopez. Gordon kicks to McCullough. Pass to Hartenstein. And DB, at this early part of the season, what's most important for the head coaches?
What's fascinating to me, Kevin, when you listen to coaches talk is whether you're a championship coach or a first-year coach, one of the biggest things you have to do is figure out your rotations.
Now, here is George. After the miss from KD. Rollins the pass to LeBron. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Washington?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Now here's Durant. He had 27 points last game. And Doris, you see the talent on this Knicks squad, but there's always been questions about the intangibles they possess.
What's fascinating, Kevin, is this team built slowly and methodically and with great patience. And then they took a couple of big swings. It doesn't result in a championship, and now you evaluate everything.
Back to LeBron. The 3. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
The very definition of a high percentage shot. Aaron Gordon, throw it down.
Pass to James. It's rebounded by New York. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Marcus Smart's checked in for George. And it's Alex Caruso in for McCullough. Washington with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. LeBron passes to Rollins. Back to James. Puts up a 3. Here's Garza. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Knicks have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Outside Gordon. Pass to Hartenstein. Some nice passing by New York here. Now here's Gordon. Caruso kicks to Gordon. New York needs to get off a shot. No good from Durant.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Rollins the pass to James. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Gordon. Monk defending. Here's Rollins. Monk, the pass to James. To the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
What shall we call LeBron James? In this instance, I think point forward will do. Someone that you can trust to run the offense.
Now, here's Caruso. He has yet to score. James against KD. Kicks it out to Gordon. There's the triple. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 5-point Wizards lead.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So for the Wizards, Jake LaRavia comes in for James. And George is subbed in for Rollins. Pass to Gordon. McCollum against George. Now here's McCollum. He's covered closely. Shot clock at 5. Over George. And the basket by McCollum.
Phenomenal at realizing when to shoot from that mid-range. And McCollum becoming a master at that mid-range.
Pass to Garza. Back to George. 1:21 left to play in the first. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priorities straight. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Monk for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You know, you got to admire the range that this guy has. Monk's just no fear when he pulls up from deep.
A 3 from McCollum, and he's good on the 3-ball. McCollum's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
The Rico, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Robinson pulls it in.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And the basket by Gordon.
I'll tell you this, the interior game of Aaron Gordon is coming along. He is looking more comfortable and more confident in there.
Now, here's Monk. 11 seconds left here in the opening quarter. From deep. Doesn't go that time. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Washington Wizards. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. C.J. McCollum out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Smart, then there's Gordon, and it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Smart kicks to McCollum. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Washington leading now by 3. Monk right side. George passes to Monk. Off target with his 3.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Pass to McCollum. 3-pointer connects from 3-point range. McCollum's got 8.
McCollum has a nice feel for catch-and-shoot jumpers. That's a shot they want to create for him as much as possible.
Stolen by Robinson. Going inside, and the dunk by Robinson.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
It's McCollum on the wing. Monk defending. Back to Caruso. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Washington. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. And he banks in the layup. George has got the game tied up here for the Wizards.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Monk against McCollum. Robinson a screen on Monk. To the middle. It's stolen. This one for 3. And it's LaRavia missing. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And a wide open look for McCollum. And they'll get another chance. Caruso, the pass to Gordon. Clock at 6. Another shot. Rebound by the Wizards. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. George with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Outside, George. Pass to LaRavia. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Here's Monk. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Smart dishes to Gordon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough. Length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt, and that wing position. Feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Kevin, back to you.
He's left an imprint, no doubt. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Despite the fact that LeBron James is now in the league for over 2 decades, he continues to dominate.
For 3, Durant. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
George sets a screen for James. Uncovered. That one goes in. He has 6.
Now, the very definition of unselfish. LeBron could score every time, but you see his affinity for getting his teammates involved.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Knicks. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. Number 5, the Knicks.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Durant, the pass to Hartenstein. He gets that one. Hartenstein's got 6.
Hartenstein, such a tough cover on the interior. Knows angles, has great strength and size.
And play stops, whistling what looks to be an illegal screen.
Now that's his 2nd foul, something they need to be mindful of moving forward. Do they change his matchup?
Wizards making a switch here. Collins is checked in. Pass to Hartenstein. McCollum with the screen for Hartenstein. Outside Durant, beyond the arc. Rebound, Washington.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
James can't hit that one. Great D that time from Hartenstein. Now here's Caruso. Still without a basket. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Monk.
How about the body control Kevin Durant has? My goodness gracious. Takes the punishment and makes the shot anyway.
Dort, he's checked in for the Knicks. Bagley, he's checked in for the Wizards. Wizards trail by 4. Outside, Bagley. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
And a moment now to see the numbers for McCollum. A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 21 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
Here's James.
But KB, a very skilled defender, outstanding with his positioning, and he's got incredible length to contest shots. Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest. I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort.
Outside, George. Pass to Rollins. Tries from 16.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Now Hartenstein. Back to McCollum. Stolen by George. On the wing, James. Now George. Pass to Rollins. He's looking for James and finds him. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
The ability to sustain productivity over the entirety of his career, LeBron James is a modern marvel.
Dort, screen on George.
Now we get a chance to check out Kevin Durant. Last season, he played outstanding. 6th in scoring, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed. The Knicks making a switch here. Carter's checked in. OG Anunoby's checked in for Washington. Monk comes in for George. The Knicks making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Pass to Bagley. Now, here's Anunoby. Guarded by KD. Anunoby. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. New York's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Lopez a screen. KD against Bagley. Durant's shot is good. Durant's got 16 points.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
LeBron with a screen on Carter. Pass to Anunoby. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Carter kicks to Lopez. Hartenstein with a screen on LeBron. 5 to shoot. Outside, KD. Daring anyone to stop him. KD.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Rollins the pass to Anunoby. Launches it. It's good from long range. Anunoby's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Anunoby against Durant. It's Dort on the wing over Monk. Dort misses. Washington's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Anunoby outside. Bagley sets a screen for Anunoby. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Such a fantastic athlete. When OG Anunoby puts it on the deck, look out, folks.
With the step back. Durant down low. He's guarded by Anunoby. Oh, Durant imposing his will.
Boy, it took him a while to warm up, but since the second quarter, he's on fire.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
You know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
D'Angelo Russell's checked in for the Wizards.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Carter, the pass to Lopez. Pass to Hartenstein. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Boy, that little bump is not going to be a problem for Isaiah Hartenstein. This guy's going to finish right through it.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Anunoby finds Bagley. Here's James. Too much strength. LeBron powering his way inside.
And what you're seeing is LeBron James get to the spots on the floor he wants to, and now you're going to have to try to break his rhythm. That's tough to do.
KD, that's for 2. Out to Carter. There's the 3. They get the rebound. The tray. Outside, Dort. Pass to Lopez. Durant against Anunoby. They shoot again. That one doesn't go. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Welcome to halftime, and guys, so far the game has belonged to Kevin Durant. And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when you guys were playing?
I would never be checking my stats and figure out if I'm close to a double-double or not. That's something I would never do.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out if he's close to the double-double. He didn't know if it was rebounds and points early or a cheeseburger.
I'm talking about the cheeseburger. What are you talking about, Kenny?
And guys, let's take a look at the Wizards in that first half. Neither side able to build a significant lead through 2.
Look at the rebounding numbers. I'm surprised they've stayed this close. They're not cleaning the glass. It's more like they're fogging it up.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Here's who Brian Keefe is starting the second half with. They've got Marvin Bagley. Rollins is out there with George. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's LeBron in at the power forward position.
We know Keontae George is an effective playmaker. He always seems to make the right decision with the ball.
Cullen passes to Hartenstein. And the rejection by James. Short with a screen from McCollum.
Wizards foul. Rollins. First personal foul. First team foul.
Dort passes to Durant. Lopez, a screen on Anunoby. Kicks it out to McCollum. From the arc.
Third straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
The Wizards with the lead. And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water and mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate the clear sense of direction from this group.
The Wizards shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Here's Durant. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Outside, George. All 3 off the mark. Knicks trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Dort with the bounce pass. Hartenstein finds McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. KD on the wing. Shoots over Anunoby. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Well, you see Hartenstein using both the size and the strength to his advantage. Nicely done.
Here's Rollins. McCollum against George. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
KD against Rollins. And to get open is Hartenstein. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Durant. Lopez against James. The baseline James. Lopez grabs the board.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Yet another monster night for Kevin Durant, one of the best scoring forwards in the history of the game.
For Washington, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. George sets a screen for Anunoby to the inside. And James with the basket on the assist by Anunoby. LeBron's got 5 points now this quarter. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And taking a look at some of the stats here for George. Last year, getting it done. Last season, put up about 16 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Anunoby is screen on Lopez. Here's LeBron. He can't get that one to fall. Nice defense from George. The Knicks have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the 3rd. Back to McCollum. Pass to KD. Lopez outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. Washington trailing. Here's Rollins. Still yet to score. And George kicks to Anunoby. The Wizards working the ball around now. James against George. Oh, James muscles it in.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Pass to Durant. Lays it up off the glass. Durant's got 29.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Here's James. Good. Nice job down low. 28 points for him.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Durant, the pass to Hartenstein. Left side Durant. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. And that one drops. Lopez has got his second basket.
Brook Lopez never stops working, especially inside where he has been a force.
Here's James. Knicks with the rebound. Hartenstein's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Well, it's hard to see OKC doing what they did last year without Hartenstein.
I would argue, Kevin, one of the biggest free agent signings in that particular offseason. Hartenstein fills a role as important as any on the team. He can facilitate offense. He's a rim protector, a dominant rebounder. You talk about a plug-and-play guy, that's Isaiah.
Anunoby outside. James up top. Lopez covering. That shot is off. The Knicks leading by 3. Outside, Dort. Back to KD. Oh, Durant, what concentration.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Wizards have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Aaron Gordon is checking in for New York. Smart comes in for Dort. He's defended by Hartenstein. Smart against Rollins. Shot clock at 6. Monk outside. And again, Washington no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Durant gets the bucket.
I'm beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Pass to James. Shoots a fader. Count it. Good. James has got 11 points here in just the second half.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Back to McCollum. Off with the layup.
Oh, that's a chippy. Point blank range. He'd like that one back.
LeBron dishes to George. Pass to Rollins. LeBron kicks to George. Over McCollum. And it's George missing. New York leading by 5. Left side, Smart. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. The 3 from KD buries the long-range jumper. KD's got 38 points.
KD, if you allow him to spot up, the easy money sniper will not miss.
Wizards trail by 8. Outside, George. Back to James. Here's Rollins. Nothing on the board. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Pass to Gordon. And here is KD. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here is James, defended by Durant. LeBron passes to Rollins. Back to James. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's on Kevin Durant.
You know, LeBron James has been fouled so many times in his career, it doesn't even faze him anymore. There is no stopping this guy.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Robinson's checked in for Hartenstein. Bol comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Alex Caruso in for McCollum.
And let's check out stats for James. Coming off a terrific season, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists, just does a great job of getting everyone involved. Jake LaRavia is checked in for LeBron.
Well, I think the things that Aaron Gordon has added to his game, specifically that reliable three-point shot, is a really welcome sign. This guy has an incredible upside.
He's off on that one. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Inside, here's Caruso. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Caruso's got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks.
Well, just superb work in the open floor. Caruso has a sense and understanding of where to be in these situations.
Poke loose. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. Number 5, the Knicks.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious. It seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
Monk attacking and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
I tell you what, he's tenacious on the drive, isn't he? I mean, Monk constantly looking to get to the free throw line.
He hits both from the stripe.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Smart against Monk. And the dunk by Robinson.
Long arms, tremendous athleticism, and pursuit of the basketball. Mitchell Robinson working the glass right now.
Down low, it's deflected. Stolen by Robinson, and they're running on up the court.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. The Wizards with another miss.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
It's a problem trying to deal with the athleticism of Aaron Gordon. You've got to be more careful as a defender.
And both free throws good for Gordon. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the third. Monk outside. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. And so it's the New York Knicks up by a dozen here at the end. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Aaron Gordon out there with Robinson. And it's Alex Caruso. Then there's McCollum, and it's Smart, and at the 3, the small forward. McCollum, no good.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Guarded by Robinson. Pass to George. In the corner, it's Monk. Jacks up a 3, and they get it back.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Bobbed up there for Robinson. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. That one drops for him. And that's now 7 points for George.
Well, Keontae George, a crafty finisher in that mid-range.
Cullen passes to Caruso. To the inside. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
Outside Robinson, pass to McCollum. good, and the assist goes to Robinson. McCollum's got the lead up to 13 now for New York.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
Here's Garza, defended by Gordon. Garza, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
To the paint, intercepted. George looking over the floor. Pass to Monk. Here's Garza, guarded by Robinson. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's the only option.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Kevin Durant's checked in for Alex Caruso. And the Wizards making a change here as well. LeBron's checked in for Jake LaRavia. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, while Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, he was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. To the middle, here's Durant. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Boy, this offense has revolved around him today, and rightly so. He has been fantastic.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. LeBron with it. 6 to shoot. Pass to George. Stolen by McCollum. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. Wizards trail by 15. Goes up to the stripe. Rebounded by Smart. Smart's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's McCollum on the wing, defended by George. And the basket by McCollum. And the Knicks lead by 17.
A natural score. Give McCollum any room to get his shot off, and he's going to let it fly.
Pass to LeBron. Shoots over KD. And he can't bank that one in. George against McCollum. Robinson sets a screen for KD. Wants to get it to Robinson and does.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
And so Monk will bring it up for the Washington Wizards, trailing by 19. Inside, James. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And now that's 35 points for LeBron. Outside Gordon. Pass to KD. Rebound by the Wizards. LeBron's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now Monk, guarded by Smart. Monk against Smart. The shot by Monk is no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's McCollum. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And give McCollum credit. It's big for his confidence when he's able to muscle these shots in.
And George kicks to Monk. Pass to James. Shoots over KD. Nice D from Durant.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest. Guys, he's such a big target. On the alley-oop, throw it up. Mr. Robinson finish.
Now, here's Monk to the inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. It's Robinson, high post. LeBron against KD. Back to Robinson. Pass to Monk. Looking to end his cold spell. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his third assist on the night. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Here's George. Banked in off the glass.
Well, Keontae George loves capitalizing in the painted area. Easy work for him right there.
The Knicks leading by 17. Smart passes to KD. Sinks that one from the post. KD's got 43 points.
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end. Well, those are exactly the opportunity this offense is looking to create.
McCollum against George. Outside, KD. Just 5 on the clock. Back to McCollum. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over for the Knicks. Hartenstein's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Lopez comes in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Dort in for Marcus Smart. Outside, George. Lopez with the steal. Collins against Dort. Lopez dishes to KD. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Hartenstein. And stolen by LeBron. Here's Bagley. It's tipped. And here's George. Anunoby finds Bagley. Kicks it out to James. Fires the three. And it's George finishing it off.
And of all LeBron's championship characteristics, and there are many, his greatest may be his unselfishness.
McCollum against George. With the floater. Gets it to go. Down low.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Kevin Durant.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And here's George. Here's Anunoby. Misses the three.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Now Durant. Plays it up and banks it in. Durant's got 47 points.
We call that the ultimate high percentage look for one of the most efficient scorers ever. KD in the house.
George passes to Rollins. Screen by James. Anunoby outside. Clock at 6. Shoots from the line. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 13 rebounds in the game. Conceded. Durant inside. Working on Bagley. Pass to McCollum. And the layup's good off the glass. McCollum's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for New York.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for KD.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Anunoby finds Bagley. Gordon against Anunoby. Can't connect from short range. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Now, Caruso. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to